Hey guys, what's up? Okay, this Yellowstone quake, or a Wyoming quake actually, that just happened, 17:15 or around there, UTC, still clearly shows up on this global incident map. You can see here, they have it as a 4.9, 1711, okay, 10K deep. That's from EMSC feed. We also have another one here at 4, so two separate quakes. See 1712. Okay, um, that's definitely something to worry about, in my opinion. I mean, anything in Wyoming around Yellowstone, you really have to keep an eye on. I mean, if that's true, okay, then we know it's something to keep an eye on, right? But if we go to USGS, it's not there. Okay, nothing, gone. USGS initially reported this quake. I didn't get a screenshot of it. And now it's gone, as you can see, not on any maps here. But if we go clearly, I just showed you on the global incident map, it's there. If I go to these seismos, this is right from CSM, obviously, 1715, around there. Definitely picked up some action. What else? Let's go to Yellowstone seismos, see if we can correlate. Same time. Once again, same thing. Look at that right there. Solid black. Definitely picked something up. So, I mean, how can these guys actually, like, what is going on? How do they get away with this? Godlike Productions, these guys talking about it too. Um, a lot of inconsistencies, to say the least. Honestly, I just did a video last week of the Vancouver Island quakes and how they weren't reporting them. I have them caught on film. I have screenshots, I have videos. I mean, it's proven. And now once again, it's the same old bullshit again. Like, look at this here. These guys got a 5.0 from Yukon. If you remember 2 weeks ago, there were 4 Northwest Territory quakes that came up. USGS did not report them. We didn't know what was going on. There was also one, a 5.1, I believe, in Hudson Bay. And make that 5. And now look again. Here's another one. Okay? It's getting to the point, guys, where we can't trust anything these guys tell us. This USGS, I mean, it's you know what? I don't know what they're trying to do. They don't want people to panic, fine, whatever. Your job is to report quakes. Just do it. People can handle themselves, make their own decision. People need to be warned about stuff like this, especially something in Wyoming. Everybody knows about Yellowstone and what that's capable of. Clearly, something happened there, and I'm actually shocked that Global Incident still has it up, because usually they all work in the same fashion and they're all kind of, they do what the other one does. And I mean, obviously these guys are reporting from the same things. It's just, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at this. This is USGS feed, magnitude 4. USGS feed, 1712, correlates with the same time. 4.8, that's from the EMSC feed. Okay. This quake happened. Why these guys aren't having it updated on their site is, honestly, it's beyond me. You can't even, don't even bother looking at this USGS anymore. It's honestly, it's gotten to the point now where it's pointless. I hate to say it, but it's true. Clearly there was a quake here. Clearly they deleted it. High electron count over here. Mexico, which has been getting pummeled. Looks like heading just off of Peru, Chile. We're going to have to keep an eye on that solar wind speed right now. 300, that's right in the wheelhouse for when things start getting interesting. Seismic activity picks up. I mean, if you look at the map here, Mexico's just been getting pummeled today. We just had one come up, Central California, 3.1. Notice recently it's getting a little bit bigger here in California, guys. You got to keep an eye on that. I mean, anyone in California knows, you know, where they are and what fault lines there. It's funny though, my buddies in California, they're just so used to it, they just don't really care. We also had one up here in Alaska. A little bigger than usual for up there, 4.3. We usually see this kind of activity similar to what happens in California and even in Turkey. Turkey's picking up as well, I've noticed. Yeah, definitely things are speeding up to say the least here, guys. I mean, I always seeing these high electron counts, high ionospheric conditions. I mean, I remember even just 3-4 years ago to see a 9 or a 10 was almost very rare, to say the least. Now we're always 12, 14, 16. I even see 18s flash, get a screenshot, and then it gets taken down pretty quickly after that. So, once again, these guys, you know, they can't be trusted. Here's my quake map. It was flashing 4.7 here, and now it's gone. Obviously, USGS sponsored site. Mexico, just one after the other, all the way up and down the coast here into Central America. This electron count now, highest over here, I would be really looking at Panama, maybe even Dominican, Puerto Rico. Obviously, there's been some activity over here. Keep an eye on this area here. And we really got to pay attention to that Wyoming quake and we got to start asking questions why these things are getting deleted. What is going on? Is this like their excuse is always, yeah, they got to get a seismologist to review it. Well, you know what? That's what your job is. You can't put it up and then take it down and say you haven't got it reviewed. Well, what are you doing over there? You know, that's your job, right? Get the seismologist to review it. Don't flash it up, take it down. People are panicking. You got to make a decision. Like, who's running the show here? Some clown? I just don't get it, guys. Honestly, it's really starting to piss me off. A 4.9, a 5 in Wyoming is something to definitely be concerned about. You know, here's a video that I did about the Vancouver Island quakes. It's the same thing, but it's happening in the States. What I said in my video was, if this is happening in Vancouver, where I live, okay, I can monitor Vancouver. I have the seismos running all the time. I can see what's happening. But I'm just monitoring my area where I live. I mean, so I asked the question, like, where else is this happening? Is this happening everywhere? You know, we got to be I can't monitor, obviously, worldwide seismos at all times. We got to kind of rely on these reporting agencies to tell us what's happening. When they don't, well, we're lost. You know, we don't have a chance. So we got to start asking questions. I'm going to send these guys an email and say, listen, what's going on? You know, obviously you're not doing what you're paid to do as a government agency off tax money. Yellowstone, something that this place is, you know, this is no joke. This Yellowstone. I mean, you really got to be aware of what's happening here. All these seismos picked it up. So as far as I'm concerned, this quake definitely happened. USGS erased it. Once again, very shocked. Wyoming still up on here. Let's just do a quick review. Obviously, Mexico, we're going to have to be aware all the way up and down this west coast. North America, South America, Ring of Fire. As usual, Indonesia, this hotspot here is just never ending. I really did actually think that in these next couple days here, we were going to see something sizable, maybe a 7. Low 7s in this area, Sumatra, Indonesia. Keep an eye on it, guys. I mean, like I said, it never ends over there. But pay attention to Wyoming, and you know what? Stay on your toes. Be aware. Watch those seismos, guys. God bless. Peace.